Well, I've made multiple attempts with Masterbuilt and their Premier. I think that's who owns Masterbuilt, along with a couple other companies, to obtain a worn out part on one of their additional smoke hoppers that you add to their electric smoking um, enclosures. I have three of the smokers. I've got the hoppers on both of, or all three of them. And from use within the last 2 years, the latest being 6 months, the insert, which is the main component of the hopper smoker where you put all your chips, they call it the chimney tube. At the bottom of that is a 4x4 stainless steel screen to hold the chips in the smoke tube, and it allows the heat element to heat those chips at the base of that and burn down through it into the ash catcher. Thus, being the cold smoker, the smoke goes into the smoker and the chips go into the hopper. Without that screen assembly, which is a minor component, well, kind of a major component, at the bottom of that fill tube, there is no way for the chimney tube and loading chips into it, as the hopper was designed to keep the chips from falling on top of the element itself. The heating element, which is independent of the smoker, heats the chips and burns them, and the smoke transfers through the thing through convection into the smoker assembly. The chips fall through, burn, and all they do is burn in the hopper and escape through the fill lid and not into the smoker. It's a major component that I have been unable to find a replacement for aftermarket. I've tried fabricating a replacement screen out of stainless steel screen. It doesn't work. It's not the same screen opening. It's just a lot smaller. Thus, it doesn't allow the burnt chip residue to fall through into the hopper's catch. So I've been trying in excess of 8 times, calling their customer service number, leaving messages, texting for parts, with the only response being look it up in the parts and order from the parts department. There's no contact with customer service or response. This is all I know. I've tried unsuccessfully. Without those screens, the hoppers are unusable because the chips catch fire by having no stop to keep it above the heating element. It looks like it's a replaceable part because it slides off the bottom of the square chimney tube, and it just slides on and off for cleaning. But with use, with the heat being underneath it and the burning coals being on top of it, have fatigued and burnt through the screen over use. I'm willing to pay whatever it takes to get a replacement part for these hoppers, since I do a lot of smoking for the family and gatherings and graduations and high school events. I can't use my hoppers to do any long-term smoking, and it's presented a major problem using Masterbuilt smokers, using only the chip tube, which only amounts to approximately quarter cup chips at a time, whereas the hopper is designed to put a half to whole bag of chips for long-term smoking, like turkeys and roasts and brisket that take 10 or 12 hours, just by simply filling the hopper up as it was designed. The main flaw is that screen burning through it with use. I was supplied a manual from customer service that showed a blow apart of the parts to the hopper that showed the screen assembly number 5 in their parts manual. Now, Masterbuilt only makes one hopper. There's no different hoppers, different sizes for their different products as far as standalone smokers. They do have hoppers on their grills, but they're not the same type of hopper, and they don't use a screen to insulate the chips from the heating element. So I'm stuck right now on not being able to use my hoppers to do anything long-term smoking. Like I said, like turkeys and briskets and that, they're unusable. over $350 worth of retail to replace, was the last time I found on their sites, um, to replace the whole hopper. But why replace a whole hopper if you just need the little screen assembly that slides on and off? They have been no help to get a part number or a replacement. What I would like, Masterbuilt, and it's a major flaw with such a big company, the products are fantastic, but their customer service is absolutely non-user friendly. Their only comment when you call those customer service numbers that are supplied are that we are only um, internet accessible, and leave a message, and we will get back to you if any questions. I've done that over 8 times with no response, no phone calls, no text messages. They need a customer service person to follow up on the needs of their customers for service and care tips of their products. I mean, they are ruining their reputation by not helping their customers.